More Threads, a brand owned by a former teacher and Black American freedmen, use their apparel and more to teach hidden truths and Black American history. More Threads will address the lack of knowledge and negative images in our community. Check out www.morethreads.com to purchase our apparel, read thought-provoking blogs, and more. Sign up to have raw conversations and wear clothing that acknowledges, celebrates, and honors our lineage at www.morethreads.com.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm so pleased to be a contributor here on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure you give us a big thumbs up and share this broadcast. Now, family, we have an unfortunate story that I must share with you here. Now, there's been a lot going on in LA. Many of you have probably heard about some of the outcries of the Black grassroots society that have been complaining about those that what they call this Black and Brown coalition. And there have been Black Americans that have been complaining that we don't have enough strong support from the Hispanic, Latino, Latinx, or members of the Brown community. Listen to what just came out. LA City Council President resigns after leaked audio of racist comments. City Council President Nury Martinez, now this is a whole woman, female, and 3 other officials were caught on leaked recordings hurling racist remarks about a colleague and his Black child. The Los Angeles City Council President resigned from her authority position on Monday after recently leaked audio revealed her hurling racist comments about a colleague and his Black child. Council President Nury Martinez released a statement saying her resignation is effective immediately, a day after the Los Angeles Times reported on the audio clips the outlets says are from October 2021. Now, y'all watch this. She's apologizing. She's doing all of this stuff, after the fact, talking about she should have known better and all this other kind of stuff, and she's a mother and all that kind of stuff. And child, girl, sit down. Karenina. But leave that alone. But this is what I want you all to hear. This is the important parts I want you to hear that led to her resignation as president and her apology in general. The audio involved, and there's some clips that are out there, but I want you to listen to, I'm just going to read this for you. That involved Martinez, council members Gil Cedillo and Kevin D. Leon, and Los Angeles County Federation of Labor President Ron Herrera. The council members were expressing irritation. Y'all listen, this is what the average person won't tell you. Why was she going off? The council members were expressing irritation about the maps proposed by the city's redistricting commission. According to the LA Times, they wanted to, quote, ensure that heavily Latino districts did not lose economic assets. Black family, you better pay attention. When we tell you to run us our reparations money, other communities and the dominant society knows the importance of economic power. It was during that conversation the officials brought up Bonin, B-O-N-I-N. In the audio clips posted by the LA Times, Martinez can be heard saying that her fellow council member, these are your policymakers, family. These are your government leaders. Watch. She can be heard saying that her fellow council member, a white man, is a little B and thinks he's a effing Black. I told you white supremacy comes in multiple faces. In the recording, Martinez says that Bonin brought his son, who is Black, on a float during the city's Martin Luther King Jr. parade, saying he handled his son like an accessory. De Leon responded by comparing Bonin's handling of his son to Martinez holding a luxury bag. Martinez then compared Bonin's son to a monkey in Spanish and added, I was like, this kid needs a beat down. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back. She called him a monkey in Spanish. And she said this in the presence of 3 other council persons. Y'all remember when Joe Biden was caught on an audio leaked a couple of months after it was confirmed that he won the presidential election. He was waiting a couple of months later so he could take the oath of office. So this was not that long ago, where he was screaming at black folks, the old dead black leadership, because Al Sharpton, some of them was on the NAACP, some of the normal, suspected, useless, old black, irrelevant groups, screaming and hollering at them, telling them that the white society in America is doomed because in 2020, in 2040, that's the number he used, that white folks in America are going to be the minority. And he said that we're going to be forced to work with the Hispanic community. Biden was saying that then. Remember, I did the story sometime back, Eva Longoria disrespected black women. And when black women were credited for causing Georgia to be put on the map with 2 senators and, of course, the presidential election, after all that happened, she went on MSNBC, dissed the black woman and said that the Latinas were the real heroines. And don't forget, black men voted Democrat in large numbers too, but I'm just saying they were specifically talking about the numbers of the black women that voted. This is shameful. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. You know we're going to stay on this story. I'm your sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillard. Be sure to check out all my products and services. My link is below for VickiPlanet.com. That's my website. I can't wait to see you again.
Make sure you pick up my 2 books that's in Amazon right now. The first one is Passive-Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy. And I talk about in that particular book how the system of white supremacy really runs and on our daily lives here in America. In our latest book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we go through those steps to try to deprogram you from the system of white supremacy. Make sure you can pick up those books on Amazon.com.